Good morning, everyone, and welcome to MLA Week 4. My name is Michael A.,
I am Ben Singleton.
and we are taking you to the Bronx, New York, for Yankees, Red Sox. Red Sox are 0-3. Yankees are 2-1 coming into this one. And, well, the Red Sox, they played spoiler here in the preseason. They can play spoiler when it matters most because if the Red Sox don't win this one, by defaultly so, I do believe that would take them out of playoff contention or World Series contention for sure. And at that point, they'd just be trying to upset everyone for the rest of the season. But we are here in New York City, and there you see Jason Yayo getting ready to start off. Leading off the mound today, it will be Ash, who more so coming around to the idea of being in New York. She likes more so likes the team, franchise, but the team she feels good connections with, and well, she did say as long as they keep the winning up, she'll be a happy woman, and winning has been a thing as of the last two games. Yankees lost to the Nationals in the opening day. Yayo in the box. Yo, 1-0 to start the game. Cutter outside.
Michael, these teams may be separated in the standings by a couple of games, but historically, they play neck and neck no matter what the standings are throughout the season.
And Yayo, that one sent chills onto my arm. It's a power hitter hitting left field. That was a very sweet spot for a base hit.
And a double right there.
Yayo, a gambler man, can turn a triple, and that's a chopper.
Be fast.
Glove it a shortstop.
Oh, great play. Leadoff hitter is usually fast.
And there she is, the newest New York Yankee, Hollywood. And here you see the starting line today for the Boston Red Sox. It is Jason Yayo, the shortstop, Scammy, third baseman, first base, Colin Talbot, center fielder, Burt Curtis, right field, Ice House Jones, second baseman, Mystery, Gato, left fielder, next Mystery, and TJ, I believe the DH. I saw that Desi as well down there. And, well, Scammy up to bat. Played some good defense and, trying to turn something into offense right now for his team 0-1.
It's a violent hack on that first pitch, Michael, that you see a couple of Boston fans sprinkled into the crowd.
You'll somehow tend to see that in New York City. Even though David Ortiz does not play on this team anymore. And here.
Oh, nice pitch.
2-1. Ash.
Good eye. Scammy.
This is Ash. Her chance at the quote-unquote spotlight. Her first start in the MLA. Usually we attempting to wrap things up for the Yankees. And here, 3-1. Talbot is on deck. Yankees bullpen can get very active, quickly so.
Very important pitch right here for Ash.
The delivery. Swing and out, a splitter. 3-2.
The two times Scammy has made contact, fouled it off. It's been very strong to right field, so maybe Ash might want to take that into consideration.
I try and give something outside, and no goes low into the glove of Plouffe over the mat. No, Hollywood, she wraps it up.
Nice play on the defensive end. Had plenty of time. Did not rush the throw. Got him by a step.
And then Colin Talbot in really a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. High and away for a strike. Later in the game, it could be a ball, ladies and gentlemen. And the 0-1 becomes 0-2 when he hacks it off foul.
Red Sox down to their last strike in this inning. Let's see if Ash can put this away. Or will we have more pitches after this?
Oh, a check swing.
He went.
And Colin hesitated. Maybe didn't run because he expected a walk or he realized just a little too late. But up now for the New York Yankees, it is De Niro, Sorcerer, and Collided Stars. And here in the pitcher as well, we're seeing some of the pretend closers supposed to be, starting for their teams today. Big boots in the Bronx. And
a previous out recorded 2-3 as the catcher makes the throw to first base. keep the strikeout as it was not fielded cleanly on the throw. Check swing.
De Niro, Yankees third baseman in the box. He waits 0-1 on a curveball.
Nero coming off a good game previously. I know he was recently named player of the game in one of those recent Yankee victories.
And I believe the lineup change, him leading off is, delivery 0-1, 1-1. The lineup change certainly helped out because I mentioned the different mentalities that the hitters have on this team, and the De Niro is
that was a bad
1-1. De Niro is one of the few Yankees who do have a contact first mentality, just want to get on base, just want to get something started. All respect to Mamba and Kenneth, but tend to play or could play a little hero ball and a curveball 78 miles an hour.
Even count now for De Niro, 2-2. Fifth pitch of the inning for Big Boots.
Swing and a miss!
Curveball, nice pitch. I thought that was going to be something he made contact with.
Even if he waited, that was one of those ones where, you can't leave it up to the umpire. Look at this delivery. It would have been a strike.
13 inches of break, nearly 2,800 rotations.
See, look at right here is when De Niro's swinging. He feels this is a great pitch, and then it just
drops.
Goes away.
Yes.
Man.
Great pitch.
Maybe it would have been a pop-up and he made contact, but nevertheless, Sorcerer in the box for the Yankees.
Another one.
0-1. He waits.
Sorcerer. Wearing number 77.
Favorite player is Aaron Judge. He has high aspirations, has had high aspirations, and then an 0-2.
A Vulcan change catching the corner, I guess.
And everyone at Yankee Stadium disagreeing with that one. He did just catch a bit of the box. 1-2.
Questionable call. Sorcerer here with a fan in the background wearing number 77. Turned around and showed his jersey.
Here, Sorcerer.
That curveball is deadly from Big Boots. I don't know why they gave him such a deadly curveball. He got closer mentality. He got great stuff. And he's pitching as a starter today, so that's the Red Sox advantage.
Red Sox in do or die mentality, so why not send the best ace who, as other pitchers like Jude, Ice House Jr., they've done a good job of holding the fort. Boots has been able to keep himself rested for a moment like this. Out to left field.
Deep drive.
See ya! Sorcerer! A home run in the stadium!
Michael, that one just caught a jet stream and kept carrying. I did not know it was going to get over the fence. The left fielder had a beat on it. He ran, made a leap, and just out of his outstretched arm into the arms of a fan. Home run for Sorcerer. Yanks lead 1-0.
The Red Sox palms could be sweaty because if the game remains what it is, their season is
in shambles, to say the least.
And Sorcerer just made terrific contact.
Yes.
The left fielder, Mystery, could have got that for just a bit, but hey, we're in Yankee Stadium. Say what you say. But the Red Sox can reap the same rewards of being in the stadium when they have their chance. Colliding Stars taking it to right field. This one, goodbye, see ya. Another home run for the Yankees.
It's high. It is far. It is gone.
Taken aback is the Red Sox.
417 feet. Everybody know the short porch at Yankee Stadium is only 340
Stars
feet.
Who got moved up to the line. This is the highest in the lineup he's batted in the MLA yet. And, well, it might stay that way.
Michael, a no-doubter, 100 feet further than the wall is.
Goodness.
417.
Almost took that to the 4 train. My God.
Into the upper deck, or the second deck, right field. That was not a cheapie. That's
Yet another power hitter, Kenneth Coco in the box.
Home run in most stadiums in the league right there.
Check swing 0-1. Vulcan change catches him. Big Boots gets some relaxation in the Bronx. The Red Sox, I'm still putting nothing past them because for their 0-2, another curveball.
That curveball is vicious. Ice House Jr. getting ready. Marcus Reed also warming up.
And for their Red Sox shortcomings, they still hold the most on-record runs in one MLA inning. Yes, preseason, but this is the same team, same ballpark even, and practically same circumstance. They're fighting down, and with the third inning, watch out, Yankees. Is all I'm saying. Do not have a rewrite of history or same history.
Count right here for Kenneth Coco. 1 out. The delivery.
And that one lost it just now.
Down into the dirt. Maybe trying to get Coco to chase it. Be a little overzealous. Maybe a little overzealous and swing over the top of that. Did not go for it.
The 2-2 taking back this one to the track, to the wall.
Third one, back to back to back.
The New York Yankees.
Living up to that nickname, Michael. They are being the Bronx Bombers at this very moment, and the Red Sox are shell-shocked.
They are stomping on the Sox like a cockroach, like a bad water bug. I can go down the list of things. The point is, the Red Sox do not look like a baseball team right now.
Curveball. Wow, he got beat on his best pitch.
This is someone who's, quote unquote, new to baseball, no batting gloves. I'ma holler at you. Last time he came to a Yankee game, he was in elementary school before this, and look at that in the Monument Park.
423.
Goodness. A souvenir.
Only 1 out remaining. That leadoff strikeout by De Niro. He might see a chance to get
CM Loaf, two-way hitter or two-way player, pitcher for the New York Yankees. We've seen him pitch in that first Red Sox game, and now, he did debate with himself potentially starting this one, but tried to, decided to switch things up. And
yeah, I don't see the Red Sox sticking with Big Boots for much longer after this inning. Maybe let's see what happens though. Maybe I could up in the bullpen, and I don't know why they still haven't the mound.
Maybe just trying to give him just a slight chance to salvage something. I'm realizing this is the first inning, ladies and gentlemen.
Still 1 out.
Swing. This one into the glove of Nagato. Over to Colin. 2 outs. Listen, 7 is still more than 3. And now we see the last starting lineup. Hyphen De Niro, the third baseman. Center fielder, Sorcerer. Left fielder, Kaleida Stars. Kenneth Coco, the right fielder. Designated hitter, CM Loaf. Second baseman, Mamba Ant. First baseman, Hollywood. Catcher, JoJo Joseph. And the shortstop, Plu for the Yankees. That was a New York Yankee. And, there's a thing, this game, we have a video game, ladies and gentlemen. It's still that, so it likes to mess up. And unfortunately, when glitches happen, unfortunately,
base hit under the glove of the first baseman.
And it's finally, not finally, but into the glove. Well, as you mentioned, Mamba Ant takes that one out to. I thought that was going to be an out. It is definitely not.
To right field, nicely placed.
Collins just missing that.
Still sticking with Boots here. A 90-speed runner on base.
Hollywood, she is in the box for the first time in her MLA career. She signed in week 3, was scheduled to make her debut before a change back to Mr. Madden, and now
very small strike zone for Hollywood. This could be advantageous to the Yanks.
0-1 count. Can't believe it. Could also potentially see Hollywood in the bullpen later down the line for the Yankees, but right now checking out first base, and 0-2, a cutter.
She's ready now. She's ready.
And perhaps Big Boots is ready to get out of this inning and have some prayers answered.
24th pitch.
0-2. Oh, no!
Pitch. HBP. She works a walk on her first at-bat.
JoJo Joseph up to the plate.
Mamba Ant in scoring position now. Let's not keep that off the track, boy. Let's keep that in perspective as well. 90 speed at second base for the Yanks. A base hit most likely had to play at the plate in this situation.
And here,
outside, surprisingly so, because the umpire has the tendency to maybe even call that strike sometime. Hitters count for JoJo Joseph. Let's see what he can muster up right here.
If a base is loaded, the Red Sox take Big Boots out at that point. And wait a minute. How? And I'm more. No, the Yankees hold up.
Bases loaded.
And actually stopped. He's a gambler. He's a gambler based off of his. Man.
And I think this is what I thought was going to happen. And oh no, it's a lefty up. I was going to say De Niro going to get a second at bat in the same inning after leading off with a strikeout. The Yanks bat around.
The Red Sox.
Eighth hole hitter. Yeah, we bat. Our entire lineup is going up this inning. This is the 9th hitter. Our entire lineup has gone up this one inning. Batted around on the Red
Owen,
Sox.
the 0-1, the 0-2, and now Plouffe. Plouffe, is he gonna
30th pitch on the way, and the Yankees get a base hit right here. This is looking bleak for the Sox.
swing?
Broken bat. Is he gonna beat it out? Beating the first.
He is not, and he got close. The Red Sox.
Able to get out of it. I don't know what Boots is celebrating for. 30 pitches, 3 runs. This is looking terrible right
Well,
now.
it could have
for the
been
Red Sox.
6-0 potentially.
That's true.
Curtis Jones and Agato, they're up next for the Red Sox. And now into the game, Indian Savage,
The aforementioned
King
screen.
Advat for the New York Yankees, and well, he is ready to take a swing at things. He has been, another guy that's been with the company for quite some time, and in a baseball realm, he was more than happy to sign up, and now taking the mound. We've seen him in the bullpen, but now on the mound.
Second inning. Yankees smart enough to use the reliever right away. Let's see if the Sox will follow suit.
Swing, caught in the glove of Hollywood.
Nice defense. That could have been a double down the line.
Burt Curtis disappointed, but Hollywood showing why she's on the team now.
Icehouse Jones.
And even so, she was disgusted at the potential of being a Red Sox, or a National or Brave, but so at least the Yankees win. And here, a nice fastball, and another. That was a starter for them early in the season. Petty is in the bullpen, potentially ready to take a crack at things if it gets ugly.
Maybe in the third. Maybe comes in the third to try to close it out, or maybe he does come in the second if they need a relief pitcher. Take the roll off. Indian Savage.
Nice ball that takes the outside.
Home plate umpire Freddie Ferguson found that low. I also agree with him.
2-0.
Oh,
check swing.
100 miles per hour. Does not matter. Right down the middle.
Icehouse Jones frozen up.
He was in between right there, Michael. He wasn't sure if it was going to be a breaking ball or a fastball, and once it was too late, it was too late.
And Jones swing. I feel bad for Jones because, both him and his son, might want to end up New York Yankees, and, well, only one of them can have that slot. And here, Jones, 2-2, 3-2 from Savage, and on deck, a power slug. Their second baseman, Nagato.
This will get very interesting very quickly. If Icehouse works a walk here,
One of the quickest, that part. Swing or his own bat, or his own.
Is it foul? Foul ball. Barely outside of the pole. 3 feet outside of the pole. That means he was slightly early on that, folks.
And the 3-2, he walked them.
Ooh, questionable.
I agree.
Looked inside, but Yankees fans definitely want that to be called.
And Jones takes the base. One of 2 quickest players on the Red Sox.
Stay tuned, folks. This could get very interesting very quickly.
Nagato isn't the most, I guess I wouldn't call him unconfident. Seems a bit harsh, but he is more green than some of his teammates, and up on the plate in a situation like this, well, yeah, I trust some other guys more than I do him, but this is the now, and Jones is stealing, Mamba in!
Dead to rights. Great throw, great catch, and now the Red Sox with a potential rally on their hand are now down to their last strike.
Jones
in this inning
takes that one.
Good throw by JoJo Joseph. Look at this, online. Right to the tag by Mamba Ant. Greatly placed.
One of my first comparisons at baseball is just one big tag team. And, Joseph and Ant proving it right there and just barely missing the zone. This is bad for the Red Sox because either way, Jones would have potentially got that base if this is a walk. But this is not a walk. It's taken out to right field. Kenneth Coco
closes in and makes the grab. Ends the threat. Stops the bleeding. And the Red Sox are left stranded.
Up next, well, De Niro, Sorcerer, Stars, the Yankees getting a full round in here. Oh, man, now I have a bit of, I feel unsafe. For the first time in his career, De Niro will compete against his nephew in any way. Icehouse Jr. is up to pitch, and De Niro is up to bat. How will this go? Well, the veteran
De Niro still waiting to get invited to the party. 3 straight home runs after he struck out to lead off the game.
He's gotten on base in these early games. I mentioned an MVP for the Yankees on one on the offensive side. So, wondering what is up for him this early, getting a second at bat. Swing. You know he wanted that running fastball. That's Junior's signature.
It is.
And he connected on it like it was.
It certainly is his bread and butter pitch. Will he double it up? Double up on it. Will he double it up?
The 0-2.
Change up. Trying to change the timing and the eye level. Maybe he comes back with that running fastball. Let's see what
Does he do it inside the box? Does he have the guts to? And he does. De Niro into the glove of
center fielder. Makes a nice grab. Routine play.
That's wrapped up right there. Bert Curtis. Just looking around the Yankee Stadium. Looking around. Sorcerer, who started the rally.
Big swing last inning. Let's see if he can keep that up. He's on fire. He's in fuego out right now.
He's calm, but now he's up against Junior, who again, this is a different weapon at the mound.
No Red Sox fans wanted bet. So
I would have, yeah.
Bearing down the umpire on that one.
On any day, I know early for us, that's definitely an 0-1. So Red Sox maybe just wants to just a little somewhat of love. Now Junior, that it can change the complexion of the at-bat completely.
Exactly.
2-0.
Now we're hitters count now, as opposed to being a 1-1.
Cameraman trying to get every bit of Junior in his lowest moment. And here the 2-0.
Swing.
And the glove of Colin. Beautiful.
Nice way to take away a double, no doubter down the line. That would have been 2 bases right there.
In the right field.
Ice House Jr. getting the outs that he needs, but the Yankee hitters are making great contact, Michael, just to keep that in perspective. So I don't know if that's going to keep up.
Now Stars had just one swing and one good stride off to right field. Does he do it again? No. Jones doesn't even let him get the idea to do it again. 1-0.
Umpire peeking around the catcher to see what that was actually caught at. There was a clear ball.
2-0. Jones. Junior. The 2-0. Batters count. Delivery.
Oh, that's a nice
2-1.
Nice pitch for a lefty at the stadium. That's just a power hitter. You got to beat the pitcher to that spot because he's trying to beat you there, trying to tie your hands up. But if you can extend and get some great contact on that, it's going to fly.
Here comes oh!
Just late on that. That actually ran a bit over the middle of the plate more than the other one did. The previous one was more inside.
But now 2-2. What a running fastball!
Out of the inning with his signature pitch, as Michael aforementioned. Ice House Jr. strikes out. This guy to end the inning.
And
Red Sox coming up next.
Here up in a third. He's in to close it off, ladies and gentlemen. Petty.
Big lefties on the mound. Let's see if he can hold it down for the New York Yankees.
And as I mentioned, he started earlier in the season. Now it was a reverse flip. Ash started for the Yankees today. Now Petty gets to wrap things up. Mystery, a New York native. The Red Sox have yet to get through their entire lineup. It's only 3 innings. That's kind of to be expected, but nevertheless, it's something to be noted when the New York Yankees
batted around in the first inning
entirely. And usually in the third inning, we've seen some captains taking their first swing at things. The Red Sox can't play their cards right. That might not happen at all. That is into the glove of Mamba and
calls off the center fielder, makes the nice catch. 1 down. Sox down to their last 2. Michael Mamba out there playing some excellent defense. Made a nice tag on the stolen base attempt by Ice House Jones earlier. Now reeling off the center fielder to make an easy routine catch. I like how they shuffled up the pitchers in these games this season. Somebody's a starter one day, the closer or middle reliever the next day. You never know.
And it's an advantage of each team. We've seen Jude start some games strong for the Red Sox, come out the bullpen, and he's an Iron Man. And Desi, the 1-0, they didn't play. Is that the first Red Sox hit? I'll have to check. It certainly is.
That's crazy.
I did
not realize the Yankees were throwing a combined perfect game at that point.
And
No, somebody got walked, right?
it was a walk. It was definitely a walk earlier, but yeah.
Combined no hitter at that point. No hitter broken up in the final, well, potentially final inning. Red Sox still alive here.
And it was the third inning where their big at bat started, and it kind of all began with him. CJ in the batter's box.
2 quick outs, and now the Red Sox slightly threatening.
2-0.
Oh, wow.
I agree. But at a time like this,
That was questionable. One of those borderline calls.
I mentioned it earlier. Give it a time, a different inning, folks. Different result. 3-0.
Ball by TJ.
2-1. The New York native, I have to remember, he was born, spent time in mostly still in Brooklyn, but still a heart to New York. Took his talent, been elsewhere, and is able to now.
Nice.
Very nice change. Able to now potentially play a crowd silencer.
Down to the last strike. The delivery.
3-2.
Full count. You can ill afford to walk this batter and put the tying
and put the captain on deck. Yayo to hit a tying shot.
Very important pitch.
Would be too apropos.
Very, very important pitch. The 10th pitch from Petty is grounded to Mamba and slightly.
Double play! Thank you for coming! The Boston Red Sox 0-4. The Yankees 3-1. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I don't know the rest of the song.
I'll be a part of it. New York, New York.
Thank you for coming. It was all in the first inning. Collided stars. Confidence won the game in that first inning. Sorcerer started a rally. Kenneth finished it. Jesse, another Red Sox. They had,
sweet double play. Ended 0-1-0, losing to 3-5-0 as the Yanks played clean baseball with no errors, and the Red Sox managed to suffer only 1 hit on offense.
A rough day. The Boston Red Sox, as I mentioned, that makes them out of playoff contention. And, they can sell the farm with the 6 hours they have left to do so.
Again, though, Michael, they could potentially play spoiler down the road for some other team trying to make a great position for themselves in the playoffs. So even though they may not be in contention themselves, their games are not completely obsolete at this point.
And here you see the attempted offense. I can't even scroll up or down.
Rounded into double play, TJ. Caught Still Jones. So B.I. and Travis out here getting nailed to the cross right now by Red Sox fans.
The two guys who, one of them more than the other, which he could be anywhere but there. Sorry, man, but listen, even Jesus had his days. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ash gets the W for the New York Yankees. The hold goes to Savage, and the save goes to Petty.
It was a good day to be a Bronx Bomber. And, later on, we will take it to Nationals and Braves. And, the Nationals can potentially keep being the greatest kid at school with a perfect record. Or the Braves, they can be like the Terminator 2 trailers and tell you Arnold's good. We'll see you later from MLA Action. From Michael A.
Ben Singleton.
We're out of here.
Yeah.